best score is with you. You dedicate your pictures and your needs to Nigerians. We hope that the party. My colleagues, good afternoon. Good afternoon. We have our own here, distinguished Senator Sheu Sani. Yes.
I'm here today at the national headquarters of the All Progressive Congress to collect my form in the process towards seeking for a re-election as a senator representing Kaduna Central Senatorial District. My presence here is in line with the decision I took to remain as a member of the All Progressive Congress. I remain a member of the All Progressive Congress because I believe that the new leadership of the party has the history, the capacity, and the capability to ensure justice to all members of our party. The APC, as a political party, came into power on the premise of being able to change the Nigeria's political landscape. Not just on the issue of governance, but set an example and a precedent for internal democracy, of justice and equity for all its members. There is no doubt that the APC in the last few months and years has passed through turbulent and stormy waters of our political history and climate. These storms are not unusual for a political party with such a huge responsibility and promise to change the political direction of our country. The APC has a moral and political responsibility to dispense justice to its members as it pledges to dispense justice to the nation it presides over. The moral and political victory of the APC is dependent on its ability to conduct a free, fair, credible primaries that will give all its members a sense of belonging and also a sense of justice. The country is watching us and the world is watching us. We have a duty to create a new path for Nigeria. We have a duty to set a precedent for internal democracy and equity for all those who desire to join politics. The APC must do things differently. It must do things uniquely. It must do things exceptionally. It must also do things positively. So much has been said about what will be the political direction of the party, especially on the issue of the primaries. My firm belief that it is only when the party is able to pull its members together, hold them together, ensure there is justice to all of them, that it will retain its honor, its glory, and integrity as a political platform. I am here because I believe in the party and I believe in the leadership of the party. I'm here because I believe this party is the only ship that can lead Nigeria to the promised land. Millions of members of the APC are in this party because they not just believe in the paper principles and ideals of the party, but they also believe in the leader of the party, President Muhammadu Buhari. President Muhammad Buhari is today respected as a global figure and a symbol of political uprightness and integrity. And I believe if you are in the party because you believe in his leadership, then you should also emulate his discipline. You should also emulate his own political style. I will commend the president for having the boldness and the courage in insisting that his primaries should be by direct system. Direct primaries bring an end to money politics. It also brings an end to politics of godfatherism. It also brings an end to politics of exclusion. Most of the biggest undoing of political parties in Nigeria and the history of Africa has fundamentally to do with the way and manners its members are treated by other members. There should be no two APCs, one conservative and one progressive. There should be one APC, the one that subscribes to the founding principles and ideals of the party and the reasons why it came into power. We came to power in 2015, not because we had more money or because we have the military, the police on our side. It's because we have the people and we have God on our side. And one of the reasons why the people and God remain on our side fundamentally has to do with the honor, the integrity, and the respect those who voted us believe that we deserve and we earn. Those who subscribe to direct primaries have offered themselves for trial and for judgment by the people who elected them into office. Those who offer themselves for direct primaries are saying that there is honor and there is principle and there is ideas and ideals in politics. And those who offer themselves for direct primaries are saying that the path to a prosperous and progressive future is politics of integrity. We must not fear those who elected us into office. We must not fear to face them and tell us of our stewardship, our progress, our successes, our weaknesses, our failures, and the need for us to change. If you are a member of the APC or a leader of the APC, you should be proud for being a member of this political party. And you must also have the courage to face the electorate who are going to put you on trial. Direct primaries is not simply about logistics, but it is about honor. It is about integrity. It is about changing the political order of Nigeria as it exists today. As a senator, I have adequately and positively represented my people very well. As a senator, I was able to demonstrate that public service is about serving the people and not serving yourself. And as a senator, I was able to demonstrate that we can bring an end to politics of religious and ethnic manipulation by demonstrating that we are true patriots and nationalists. As a senator, I was able to represent those who have not been represented, the voiceless, the downtrodden, the homeless, those on the lower strata of the society. As a senator, I was able to speak truth to power, even as I remain a member of the same political party. And as a senator, I was able to raise motions that will impact positively in the lives of our people and present a number of bills that are all directed at making not just those people whom I represented, but Nigeria as a whole. We need patriots and nationalists at this very time of our history. President Muhammadu Buhari is a shining example of a leader who understands the illness of our country and also his determination to stand up against it. When I criticize President Muhammadu Buhari, I criticize him because I believe that things need to be done rightly, and I'm not a sycophant. When I speak my mind on issues of governance, is to ensure that the games is played according to the rule. I'm not a normal politician. I'm an activist and also a revolutionary. One who believes that principle should be the major component of representation in office. As an activist and also someone who comes from the left-hand side of the political divide, I believe that people should matter more than any other thing in politics. We can address Nigeria's socio-economic and political problem in different ways. But one thing we cannot avoid is the fact that we need a credible political system and processes that will bring up the best in us as a nation. Those who will be there to serve their people and not to serve a godfather. Those who will be there to serve their nation and not to serve a certain ethnic or religious group. We need people who will represent those who elected them and even those who don't elect them. As a senator, I have been able to live up to the expectations of my people, and I seek to represent them